up, good people? Oh, hold up. I got it. Got you hear me? But let's see some thumbs up. Here. How we doing today, man? How y'all guys doing today? It's been a minute. I had the camera lady, Shane, the camera lady, she had to get things right.
Don't pay him no mind. Give me 1 second. How's everyone doing? Travel Spree, Pam Hill, Marquita C, Regina Thomas, Mary Cole. What's good? It's been a while. We have not been live in a minute. Please let me know. Can you hear us? And do you hear an echo? That's what I need to hear. There's an echo. Okay, hold on 1 second. Still have an echo?
Yeah, we still got that. I can hear it.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Camera lady, she doing it all. See, you know how she do. What's good though, people? It's been a minute. We haven't been, like she said, it's been crazy. Okay. So I hope your guys is all, making good of what we can make good out of.
Give me just 1 second. How's that sound now? Still an echo, right? How are we now, guys? We're going to have to work with this because we're just getting everything. Now, listen.
Yeah, good.
Here's the thing. We haven't been live in almost 7 months.
Are you serious?
Yes. So we recently moved to Charlotte. Next month will be a year. And we have not unpacked any of our live equipment. So right now we're winging it with the equipment and trying to get everything back in order. But with that being said, today we have some special guests on our channel.
Okay, you're not getting that echo.
Say it again. Okay. So we have some special guests tonight, and we're going to talk about everything cruise related. You know who they are. The first one that you're going to see that's coming into the room right now is Miss Travel every other month, going to cruise every other week.
Be making me jealous.
Sitting at work talking about, I want to be home. I want to be home. I want to be on a cruise. I'm getting on someone's plane. That's right. We have Edna from Edna's World here in the house tonight, hanging with us. We will also have LifeWithusTV. So let's start bringing them in one by one. First one up is going to be Edna's World.
Hey, I feel like y'all was being real petty a second ago. I didn't appreciate that.
Sorry, Pooh, we love you.
Hey, what's going on? I'm good. How are you? Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Abso-friggin-lutely. There's no way we could have done this without you. There's no way we could have done this without Lynette and Stanley, and it's going to be an amazing evening for everyone involved. What we want to do is we want to ask everyone, if you are not subscribed to any of these channels that you see today, myself, Dre and Shan TV, Edna's World, Life with Us TV, Travel Spree, Sig Cruisers, your favorite YouTube couple, YFC, Life with B. There's so many content creators, Parkers on the go. Everyone is in here. Tap in. We're all cruisers. We're all melanated cruisers, and we just like to have fun. So how about that?
That's crazy. Yeah, it's just real crazy because right now we haven't been live, and then to be live with like Edna, you a heavy hitter, mama.
Yeah, right.
You doing it for real, like.
That's I had to stalk my way to get here.
Look, at least you got there. You know what I mean?
You know,
Yes.
I tell Shan all the time. I was like, I stalked her until she became my friend.
Hold on, I can't.
And now you're fam. Where he
Yes,
disappeared to? He disappeared.
definitely.
He's running away, y'all. He's scary.
Uh-oh.
I think he might have fixed the problem. Let's see. Oh, he fixed it. Thank you, Dre.
Good Lord, it was killing me.
Okay, so let's see what we got going on in the Just Kaya TV. Just stepped into the room. Kapoom. Here you go.
Hey, Kaya. That's little sis right there.
Yes, sir. She is a trip. I love it.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing.
Sister.
Interestingly enough, last year we all decided, and I had to figure out where my where our other one is, because you know we need to have a fair board when we say this. Edna not gonna beat me up.
Because you already know.
Huh?
You already know. I got opinions.
You know I love you though. You know I can't do it. Michaela could do it. I can't. The little heart with the fingers.
Good.
I'm trying. It's the nails.
Yeah.
Blame it on
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
Crook.
My fingers don't go that way. I can't do that.
So last year, we decided that we wanted to do a group cruise. You guys asked, we answered, but somehow, some way, that lady, wait, let me point that way. You see her? That lady right there? Uh-huh. That one, that smile and that big nose, that smile. Somehow we booked the same cruise on the same day from 2 different ports.
Yeah. And you stressed everybody out. Because I had so many people messaging me, and they were just like, I can't believe that Joe and Lynette and Stanley, everybody, y'all are cruising on the same exact 4 days, just different ships. And they're like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, what to tell you to do. Like, people were stressed out, honey, like stressed for real.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, flip a coin or something. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. They were stressed out.
But here's the thing, what I was going to try and do is, I was going to try and sneak on your cruise in hopes that we could do ours and sneak onto yours.
What?
I was trying to sneak on yours in October coming up too.
Oh, come on, let's go. Is this you? I gotta remember. Listen, let's go. It's 3 days. You can do it.
You want Life With Us TV to kill me? You want Lynette to strangle me and Bart Simpson? Because that's exactly, you ever see how his daddy get him?
You got her in August, and you can come with me in October. That's a fair
trade. They're doing one in August too. They're going on one in August too, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was just simply an idea. But we're going to see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see where they're at. Let me see if this works.
Hey, everybody. I see y'all. I can see the chat. Miss Brenda, hi. Hey, AAF. Thank you for coming in.
I'm so glad you see the chat. Yes.
Yes, I got it on the computer.
Gotcha.
Yes, good.
Still getting a little feedback here, so just a little bit off. But.
Is it me?
I'm sorry for the delay, y'all. Now, one of the questions that we were posed, and Edna, did you get any questions that were posed to you in your community tab?
In my Facebook group, I did get a couple, yes.
Okay, great.
So I will pull those up.
There we go. All right. Late to dinner, but looking fly as ever. We have somebody else. We have another heavy hitter sitting in the room, rocking out, fly as ever. Look. Stop looking confused. Let's bring him into the room. Who do we have? We have Life With Us TV, Lynette and Stanley.
Okay, what up, good people?
What's up? Hey.
What up, man?
What up, y'all?
Y'all are frozen for us. Wait.
Man, just try to dust off this rust, man.
Yeah,
Man, what
so
you
every time you do something great, the devil got to come in and try to mess it up.
not the
You know what I mean?
Listen,
like we've been
When
sitting
I-
back here. I was like, this feels different. Like, why she ain't bringing us on? Like,
Wow.
I couldn't figure it out. Like I told you, we have not been live in, I want to say 7 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's been driving me up the wall since I got home.
I wanna say 7.
There you go.
So right now, what we're going to do is everyone is stepping into the room. We want to thank everyone for coming tonight. We want to let everyone know if you're not subscribed to any one of the channels here on the screen right now, we have time to subscribe to our channels.
Yes, Lord.
And if you are a content creator in the chat, please indicate #creator so that you can also be followed as well. At this moment, I was just getting a lashing and a beating from Edna because we booked the cruise on the same day as her cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the face.
Look at Faith.
Just like Oprah said.
It's like going to the principal's office. I got in trouble, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. And I'm going to say, because Lynette is on the phone. She's on camera right now. It's not
We're like
Lynette's fault. I
we're
picked the
like
date.
20 seconds behind y'all. It's weird.
Are you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Let me
Yeah, they definitely.
It's like it's throwing my equilibrium off.
let me see.
I know that's what it's doing to me. In this one.
All right, so
Yeah,
we
I'm
can't
sorry
use
for
this
my
one.
finger.
Okay.
All right, so
We bootlegging it. We bootlegging it because
all right, I think all right, yeah, we in time now. Okay, we
Okay.
in time. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
because I was moving and it was like this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Did that a couple of times too.
Got ghost in the room.
Listen, we rebuke that. We don't do that.
I'm
We don't do that around you.
What's going on, Edna?
good. How are you guys? Huh?
Good,
We
good.
are back
good,
together.
Yes.
good. Yeah.
I told her y'all stressed out the internet. I don't know if y'all can hear that part, Lynette and Stanley. But I told them a few minutes ago that when y'all announced your crew, y'all stressed everybody out on the internet because
Oh, I heard.
they didn't know what to do. They just like I told them,
Well, there's no need
I
to
told all my
stress.
people, I said flip a coin. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, at that point,
I
right?
told Bliss this. I said if we were gonna do a group cruise, we got to do it with y'all. Like this is just how it's gonna have to go. It is what it is.
But you
Yeah.
know what? There's still time.
You're gonna try again.
Yes, there's still time that we can all collectively get on a group together and have a banger.
I'm ready for
Heck
it.
yeah.
Sure, I'm ready for this one.
Somebody said I'm echoing. Is me? Am I the problem?
Yeah, Edna, you are echoing. Hun. Turn down the audio on your laptop.
My laptop is muted.
Hmm.
It might just be the phone. Maybe I should get off the phone and get on the laptop. I don't know if that's the problem. Hold on. I'm gonna switch. Y'all entertain. I'll be right back.
Now, while we have you two still in the room,
Yeah, we were laughing in the background. We was like, yeah, like why do we see our background? It was just throwing us off.
Oh,
Stop
yeah, we got
playing.
the same shit. Yeah, same.
Look, that's family right there, bro.
it's
Great
called
Yeah,
Great
like it was
Minds.
throwing
That's
us
what I'm saying.
all the way off.
I was like, how did our background get behind them?
That's
Great
funny.
minds, great minds.
That's funny.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see
All
how
right,
we
is
sound
this
now.
any better?
Still a little echo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a little pitchy.
I don't know why.
But I
So
even
let's
hear
see.
echoing on us.
Jeffrey's Angel said he has the same backdrop as well.
That's funny. Great minds, once
Say
again.
good old Amazon.
That's it.
There you go.
Indeed.
Listen, we have a whole arsenal there. I'm telling you, I'm trying to unpack it slowly but surely. I'm trying to pull this one back in.
Trying to purge. Yo.
Yes, indeed.
How you trying to purge?
Got too much stuff, man.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Look,
Now
I
I'm
need
gonna
some
ask a couple
lost
of questions across the board. Okay. Now for Stanley and Lynette, Life with Us TV. what I would like for you to start, what we're going to do is go around the board, introduce ourselves to the family inside the chat, because
All right.
they are family. They're not subscribers. They're not viewers. They are family. So we want you to introduce yourself, and you probably know many people that's in this chat right now, along with you,
And
Edna.
like I can't even see.
Let's see.
And just let them know what you do and what you love about cruising.
All right, we like 30 seconds behind.
All right.
But anyway, it's your girl Lynette, and
Stanley.
Hey, yeah.
y'all know us from LifewithusTV. We're not avid cruisers, and we like to say that because everybody be like cruise. We will cruise, but our thing is international travel. But when we do cruise, we do the fun ship, because if I'm gonna go, I want to make sure I have the best possible time ever in an inclusive environment. What else? Other than that, turned travel agent, because I'm good at just planning vacations. So by default, I kind of morphed into that. And that's really just it. And the rest is history. We kind of pivoted our channel from lifestyle vlogs because honestly, I'm burnt out. Like, I'm burnt out of showing people my life. It's not that exciting. I'm grown, so it's repetitive. And so we kind of pivot into doing something that we love to do, and we love to teach what we know we like to teach. So it's been a great pivot. It's been different, but we're enjoying the ride.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. I love to hear it. And then we have cruise connoisseur. She said she's gonna beat me up for keep saying that. But work to get on a ship. My girl Edna.
The only reason I go to work.
I love it. I love it.
Edna, tell everybody what you love about cruising and why do you cruise?
Well, I think for me it's the being on the ocean. Like, I would rather be on the ship where I can be around the water. I have a really big connection with the ocean, so I want to be on there. And then I just love the atmosphere of a cruise. You know, you can turn up or you can chill. All the stuff that I like to do, trivia, all the shows, all that type of stuff. I love it. And then just, you know, people watching, talking to new people and all that type of stuff. I just love it. And then being able to see different parts of the world at the same time. It's sort of like I get everything I like in one shot, in a couple of days. You know what I mean? And then I'm like trying to do everything in that little bit of time.
Got you.
So that's what I like the most about it.
Now I'm gonna throw it to this one.
You already know. Seen out.
Yeah.
Boy, that's the only time I can get, let my little white head down. And
not the white head.
The white head. I'm more like that now. I love the ocean. I love the ocean. My first trip was what, 7 days we did? First time I ever on a cruise? Well,
our
4.
first cruise was 4 days.
4. And then she did like a 7.
And that was the first time as an adult. Well, I mean, obviously you can't as a child, but it's my first time as an adult having the drinking plan.
Wow. Yeah. So
I did that for the first time.
You will slow down, baby.
But honestly, that's
all the cruises. I never had the drink package till
like
January.
I said, you get to see,
Oh wow,
the other side of the world. The blue ocean is beautiful. You get to relax, and you get to turn up. The food be so, but at least you can still eat as much as you want.
That turn up be real though, bro.
Oh, that turn up is gonna be for real.
Serious.
Yes, sir. And for me, cruising is everything to me because I'm a water baby. I'm a water sign. I'm a Cancer. Even though my Lynette says I'm an emotional Cancer.
No, not you, sis. You all say that.
Y'all get Shan, I get Chantel.
Yeah.
Let me just say, as a fellow water sign, it's okay.
There you go. I got your back.
We emotional people.
Look,
See,
Leo and me
surrounded by these lions. Those two and him. Leo's is in the building.
And we started July.
Yeah, I'm going to say we ain't got long. It's almost
Yeah, we ain't got long. We take over. We start over
right
in
now.
July.
We taking over right now.
Yeah. We
You
just
see how they stealing my money?
You need more people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So let's roll into some of these questions that some of us have. We're gonna start with Edna. She has a few questions that was posed on her Facebook channel, on her Facebook page, and group about first-time cruisers and cruising information. You got it, Edna.
Yes. If
Edna
y'all are
World.
not on my Facebook group, Edna's World, we have fun over there. It's not all about cruising and travel. It usually does dumb stuff, but it keeps your day going. Okay, so somebody wants to know about the at-home COVID testing before you cruise. Which test should you buy and when do you do it? And they also have another question, travel insurance. Do you recommend with things to look for with insurance and like the exclusions that they have, what's not covered in travel insurance?
Well, both Lynette and I are both travel agents, so that's interesting.
Yes, because I
Take
never
on that
get it
side.
and I know nothing about it, so that's on y'all. Y'all got to answer that.
I'm going to pass that to y'all.
On the
Take it
plate.
away.
Well, I can tell you, I recommend travel insurance to every traveler that travels. The thing is, you never know what's going to happen. You never know any unforeseen circumstance that can happen. You want to cover yourself. I say CYOA. Because at the end of the day, the amount of money that you put up for cruise, $1,200, $2,400, $3,600, whatever it is, you want to make sure that that is able to be either applied back to you or applied to a future credit cruise or anything else. God forbid if anything should happen to you in the duration of time. Listen, y'all know how I feel. You fly into a cruise the day of the cruise because they won't care.
Yeah.
They will not care. And then you can't say because it's a horrible tornado in Kansas and Toto was going past the plane, but you got to let me on and give me my money back. I say no. So your best course of action is to always inquire about with your travel agent, Code for Travel, or Making Memories with Shan. Shameless plug. But you want to reach out to your travel agent and let us know and let us help you book the best opportunities for you and provide you with the best insurance that can cover your trip from the front to the back. That can go for a lot.
Next expert.
I'm with sis on this one. Like, I wouldn't drive my car down the street without insurance,
Right.
because you don't know that you're not going to wish you needed something more than when you don't have it, right? So for what is it, starting at $49 up to $79, I'm going to protect everything. And here's the thing: it's the big things we're really worried about, right? You can get sick on a ship. On a ship, you're doing the most insane things that you would never ever do on land. You're going down water slides, you climbing up daggone mountains, breaking thumbs and stuff like that.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that kind of stuff like that.
That's definitely not me.
You know, we don't want to have them kind of bills when we go home. What is it? The air to get flighted off of the cruise is like 20 grand.
Oh, that's what sold me right there.
Right.
Wow.
Who can take a 20 grand hit?
Yeah.
I can protect the 20 grand hit for $49. No
So
way.
is the price of the insurance set on the number of days of the cruise, or is it
It's
just a base?
on the price. Yeah.
Yes.
So the cheaper the cruise, the insurance is
The insurance is much cheaper. Yes.
And just to kind of add, Lynette, I have drove my car without insurance for a while.
Ooh.
I didn't know. It was only for my
Watching.
Hey, bro, I've done it before too. You know, yeah, money was tight. Money was tight.
Sometimes you gotta laugh.
Like, you know how they do, like,
Sometimes you gotta miss a couple of payments, and you just bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, best one the review or snitch on you when you don't have it.
You ain't never lied. DMV be like, hey, yo, you
You
ain't got no insurance.
got no
now.
insurance, right? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have a question in the chat. Do you not get motion sickness? Should you bring, I guess that's wristbands or anything to help you with motion sickness? Me, I look like Wonder Woman on a cruise, just letting you know. I have bands. I have little pads behind my ears. I have pills. I have it all. I take my own medical kit with me.
She really do.
I do. And you should too. So the wristbands, Lynette actually has, she can either provide this to you in the chat or send it to me and I'll pop it into the chat. She has Amazon channel, Amazon page that has those wristbands in it. You can acquire them from there.
You can also get them at something, well, I think maybe one time at guest services, like a motion sickness thing. But I've never gotten motion sickness, so I don't even bring any of that stuff with me. But I do believe I saw somebody getting it before, and they got one of them little, you know, them little manila tiny envelopes, and they'll give you one. You might only get one time, but definitely better to just bring your own. I always tell people, but I never do because I haven't got seasick yet. Knock on some wood.
Say fingers crossed.
I'm with you, and I don't get much sickness, so we're gonna be knocking.
Yeah.
Throw some Henny back.
But I guess it's like that insurance, so that was mad.
Listen, I have to say a quick hello to Daryl and Vivian Peters in Canada. I want to thank you guys for finally catching us live. For the last couple of years, they've been trying to catch up the time zones and everything. It's been a kerfuffle, but they finally was able to catch us live.
Look, we gave you heavy hitters on here today, so
everything that you want to know, you will know by the end of this video.
Yeah.
I see another question here. Miss Cynthia wants to know, can you get insurance after the cruise is paid off?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer right now. I don't remember.
You cannot. You have to get before the cruise is paid off in full. It has to be done before the cruise is paid off in full.
Good to know.
Hey, Brandon.
What's going on, Brandon?
We have a lot of people inside the chat. Let's say hello to everyone. It's so many people and it's moving so quickly. I just want to give a blanket hello to everyone. Travel.
Yeah. What's up, fam?
You were not unnoticed with the super chat. We want to say we love all this melanated goodness in this room too.
I know that. Right. Yeah.
Can I say thank you to Sheldon and Keith from your favorite couple? They keep dropping the links in there, so we do appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's one of my quickest moderators. They be like,
yes,
you can't say it. They quick with it. So Lynette, please send me the link for your Amazon store so I can get them to put it up for you.
I don't want to mess up our bootleg right now.
Okay. Stay where you at. Stay where you at.
I'll try. Let me see. I might do it right here.
Okay, so I have another question that was asked.
The whole car started. Don't cut the car off.
Say that again. Don't cut the car off.
Like when you have an old car and you get it started, don't cut it off.
Yeah. The foot on the gas pedal, you like.
Yeah. No.
Now I'm going to ask this question to not only the room. I'm going to pose this question not only to the room, but I'm also going to pose this question to Edna and Stanley, because you've recently cruised. The last time we have cruised because of the vid was in 2019. And we took the kids. It was seamless. However, with cruising the way that it is today, right? Would you recommend Verifly? Or would you carry all of your documents in your hand?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Both of them.
And have you used that? And what was your experiences with it?
You want to go?
I have not used it yet. I've seen a few people that I know that have used it. I always just take hard copies of everything, but I have not used the Verifly just yet. I don't even know why. I just never downloaded it, so I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I've seen mixed reviews on it.
Okay.
But, I just take hard copies with me of my vaccine card and my what do you call it?
COVID
test result. Yeah.
Okay.
I just print it out and take that with me.
Okay. Someone's in the chat saying, I'm singing loudly. We are family. Yes, we are.
Right. Yes, we are.
Carla Miller is in the chat. She indicated that she does do both as well. She prints out all of her documents. She's out of Galveston. they still want to see the documents. Even if you have it in Verify, they physically want to see the documents. Even though the interesting thing is Verify verifies everything through the state medical records, through everything. So it's accurate.
Yeah. I guess
so what they need to pay.
Right. And while we got to show, that's like too much because I'm already trying to vlog. I'm trying to hold all my stuff. I got trap everywhere.
Right.
You know, so it's like, I can't focus on everything. So I got to pick a struggle. Like, I got to do one or the other because I can't do it all. I'm trying to do everything else.
Yeah, and that's why I said bring both, because every court seems to do things differently, because they didn't ask for any of our documents when we use Verify, but Verify would not print out our boarding pass correctly.
Right.
So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna bring both, because what we're not gonna do is plan all the way here and I get turned around for something as simple as not bringing my physical COVID card. And you need your physical COVID card in most ports anyway.
Right.
So when we got off in Nassau, we had to have it in our hand.
Oh wow!
I was about to say that because some of the ports will not let you enter into their country with the actual physical copy of your vaccination card.
Yeah,
right.
Like we was there for like 3 seconds before we circled the block and got back on.
Yeah, okay. Not today. Y'all ain't going to Nassau today.
We have another question inside the chat, and that's coming from Brandon B. Morso.
Ew.
What advice would you give those who are interested in and wanting to cruise for the very first time? And what should we prepare for, and how should we get started?
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the worst when it comes to this
My
stuff.
simple answer, no.
Go ahead, B. Go ahead, bro.
What I say, Brandon, is I'm only speaking because I am an overthinker. Is don't overthink it. Just do it. That's what you got to do. And you get the experience from doing it, not from doing the research.
Yeah.
Research lets you know what you're going to come encounter with, but you won't get the experience until you do it. So it's just like you start a new job, you won't learn that new job until you actually test the work. They can train you for weeks, but you won't get good till you do the work. So don't overthink it. Just get on the ship and have yourself a good time.
There you go.
Yes, I think my only major advice would be to know your budget. And it's funny because I think back to Lynette and Stanley's video about what they didn't know when you get them charges and you see, so you don't realize what every little tiny thing matters. And if you like me, you balling on the budget, I need to know every single step where my money's going.
Right.
So know what your budget is, and definitely have access. All these cruise lines have websites. Look on there, see what they charge for this, see how much this package is, how much this restaurant is, because it's a shock when you only bring 500, but you spending 650. So like that math ain't mathing, you know. So know your budget and stick to your budget. Everything else is just trial and error. Yeah.
Right.
You want to see what you like and what you don't like.
Right.
And then, of course, before your first cruise, go watch all of our videos and every last mistakes we made.
Of course.
You see how I almost got left in Jamaica, and you going, no, don't get that drunk in Jamaica that you the last one on the ship. Don't do what I do.
That's funny. That is so true. That was
do the opposite. You know?
That first video.
Our first video was bomb, okay?
But,
because I overpacked.
And you overdrunk.
I wore nothing in my suitcase. I literally had 7 pairs of shoes and 4 pairs of sandals.
No. I'm lucky if I bring 3 shoes.
You was moving.
Yeah, she was moving.
You were moving on the ship.
That's it.
You know, someone asked me in one of the chats I was in recently, they said, how do you know what to take as far as clothing is concerned? I'm an overpacker. I'm married to an overpacker. Let's ship Lynette and Stanley. Let's think of Omni Hotel. Charlotte, get up.
It wasn't that bad.
He had a whole suitcase for just his shoes.
It wasn't even that bad, y'all.
It was bad, bro.
It was this.
It was bad, bro. But I still love you.
Fast forward. Orlando, Florida. Fast forward if you think I'm telling stories.
You know,
Orlando was worse than Omni.
was it?
Yeah, it was.
I thought I piped it
Uh-uh.
down. See, that's why I said don't ask me.
I feel like if you're going on a cruise, what you should do is you never know how much clothes you're going to wear, but you know how much clothes you're not going to wear. Put it like that. If you have, every cruise has a day at sea. Whether it has one or two, it has a day at sea. So on a day at sea, you always want to make sure you have something to wake up and go to brunch with, and maybe to kind of walk around the ship. Then something for dinner maybe, and then the club. Because you're on the ship the entire day. It's hot. You're doing activities. You may get sweaty. You may get chlorine from being in the pool or the jacuzzi. So you're going to constantly change on those particular days. However, the days that you're going off the ship, you whatever you're wanting to step off that ship in the morning, you're going to not be back on that ship until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's really no need to have multiple outfits, 4 or 5 outfits for that particular day. You need something for dinner maybe, and more than likely people go to shows on those days and wear what they wore for dinner. So I mean, maybe a nightclub outfit, and that's really small anyway. Am I speaking for myself? But yeah, you know. But
It sounds like overpacking, right?
that's not overpacking. I overpacked the first. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
We didn't know what.
I had 2 big suitcases.
We didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, that's what we did too.
I'm joking, but we did it too.
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
It was 3 days.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect.
So we had skit everywhere.
Couldn't even
But you
find a
don't
bag.
feel the gravity of that until it's time to get off. That's when you feel the gravity of how much stuff
Yes,
you got.
that's
The
it.
day
Right.
you
Put
get off.
everything back in that suitcase along with everything that you purchased on the island. Listen,
You let them push the
I'm doing
suitcase
this to you,
down.
Edna. You see what I just did to you, Edna? The video that you put up, I told Dre, we have to do it. But I'm setting myself up for failure because I ain't gonna be able to do it. Edna, y'all, go back and watch this video. I got a bag about this big. How big is Edna?
It's big enough to go under this airplane seat.
Under the
one of
airplane
those
seat.
bags.
And she packed her whole cruise outfits
Edna, that's the
in
size.
that bag.
That's the size of my hat bag.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I was here and say that's my underwear bag.
It fits a lot. It fits a lot, and it's like you can really get some stuff in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go watch that again. I want to see this.
And Tiffany is not lying. Tiffany TV just said in the chat, the more you cruise, the less you bring.
Yeah.
But we overpack.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, that's so
That
true.
is true.
Because you realize
Right.
now you know what you're going to get into, what you're going to, you know. So
Right.
the more you do it, you're going to be like, I don't need that. I can wear those dress pants with a different shirt. And, you know,
It's true, because I already got like 3 color shoes that I'm only 3, y'all. So like, and they I ain't trying, you know what I mean? 3 colors.
I think it more depends on your style. Like, you know, you guys, like Dre, he gonna make sure he's showing up and showing out. It's like for me, I'm such a minimalist. Like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to change 5,000 times a day. Y'all gonna have to love me as I am. Like, I'm wearing this all day. You know, you get a day outfit and you get a night outfit.
right.
And that's the most I can do. And maybe a bathing suit in between to be on the LIDO deck.
Yeah, I gotta.
And then I got a flip flop, a shoe, and a sneaker, and that's it.
That's it.
So I pack around the footwear. So I have to make sure whatever dress I'm going to wear for dinner, this one little pair of sandals will go with each dress. Because I can't do all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna challenge this.
Lynette, throwing stuff away.
Lynette, Edna, let's all do a girls cruise and see who can bring the least amount of stuff. Make it a challenge.
Oh, Edna's coming in.
I was about to say,
I volunteer. I won already.
I got Edna. I'll put money on that.
Yeah, we thought we was doing something, carry on
only, and I already know I can't go smaller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still she's spitting her joint in the underneath a plane. Like,
Under
that's
the plane seat. When I saw that video, I have to tell you, I turned to Dre and said, I'm impressed.
Yeah, she did.
I said,
I get it in there. Only time I'll bring a bigger bag is if I know that I want to bring stuff back.
Gotcha.
So if I'm going to a port where, because I like to bring liquor back in from what stuff I can't get at home, so I will bring like maybe the next size, but it's still just a carry on, and it has to fit. If it don't fit, I'm not going to take it, and if I don't take it, obviously I didn't need it.
Right.
I have to live. I live by that.
Go ahead.
Because I'm not going to be up there rolling 5-6 bags. I can't.
Girl, you got to teach me some.
You don't roll no bags anyway.
Because you.
That's what I'm saying. I know, yeah. Give you my number.
I walk. I put my purse on my shoulder and
That's
give him
it.
all the bags.
In the camera.
You know, you ever see, what is she called?
What?
Bring my bags to my door.
Don't play. Don't play. Ain't no Frank in here.
He gets so mad because he gets all the bags.
Although this time in my group cruise, I got all this stuff as the hostess. I got to bring a bunch of crap with me. So I'm going to have probably 2 suitcases. And I'm already mad because in my mind, I'm thinking that one suitcase with all the stuff that I'm bringing is going to be empty now when I come back home. So I'm already thinking I'm going to take a suitcase from like 1950 and I might leave it in the ship. Like, how long have I had this bag? Do I really need it? like the room store, throw it away because I can't. It's too stressful. But I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I have to take with me. And I was like, every time I'm like, I don't know why I do this to myself. I got a lot of stuff.
We'll put the small bag in the suitcase and just roll through.
That's it.
See, that's the good thing about our group cruise. I'm driving to the port. So I get to put everything in the trunk. And whatever we don't need to take with us.
I get to mail my stuff to Shan.
I'm going to need you to stop.
That works.
And make sure it says, make sure you have the
address right this time.
Don't do that.
I heard about that.
She's trying to get slick, y'all. She's trying to get slick. It was like, I'm sending this to you.
It was like
the rest of the stuff. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, how did I do that?
Today, I checked my emails. Like, oh yeah, a package should be delivered today. About an hour later, they said invalid address. Send it back to sender. That's what she gets for going like this.
Yeah.
Twitter fingers on the mailing list. But I got you, boo. I'll take care of it.
Look,
okay, next question from Yvette W. What dining time do you prefer and why? We can go around the board with this. Let's start with Edna.
I prefer the early dining, 6 o'clock, because first, I don't want to eat at 8 o'clock at night. By 8:30, 9 o'clock, I want to be on dinner part 2. You know, I already have worn off the first dinner. And I like to go to the shows or whatever. So I try to eat dinner before maybe the night stuff that's going to happen. Because I do like to go to the shows and then hanging out with whoever I'm hanging out with and everything. So I prefer to eat early and then I can have the rest of the night to do whatever that I want to do.
Right. What about you, Linda and Stanley?
I don't think I really have a preference.
We mainly do anytime.
We do anytime, but we also eat around the same time. But the reason we do anytime is because every time we cruise, we have groups with us. So nobody can really agree on a time, but then we agree on a time. So So I think early would work for us as well, but we just always choose anytime just for the flexibility.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And for us,
you already know.
For us, it depends on how long the cruise is. If it's a shorter cruise, we prefer to go early. If it's a longer cruise, we would do anytime. No, we do anytime.
Well, because I eat all the time, so I'm eating the whole time, so it doesn't matter.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Because then he can just go and eat whenever he wants to go and eat. And half of the time, like, I'm just like, go eat. I'm just going to sit here. But, I don't let him go too far.
Why not?
But I'll be scared.
She love cruising, but she be scared.
To be like, because you know why? I'm going to tell y'all. Can I be honest? We all family here.
Oh, yeah.
No strangers here. I be drinking. So...
Take your girl. Get your girl.
So I always have a balcony, and I be scared. Like I'm always thinking, like I can't go to the balcony if you're not here.
Scared you're gonna flip off.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how I'm looking at it. This is new to me.
I'm clumsy.
Let's get started.
Ask him, and I'm sure you've seen him every cruise.
Yeah, right. You have to get up.
I tripped onto the balcony and tripped in from the balcony on every cruise.
Yeah.
I've done that
many
times.
She's
So
stripped.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I was like, well, maybe you don't need to be unsupervised.
But look, for me, I'm like a little,
I'm like a kid. I just see everything here. I get tunnel
Let the dog in.
So I'm just like,
Hold on. I get my
walk
dog
in
out
and not
back. I
paying
gotta let her
attention.
in the house real quick.
yeah. But nah,
we got another question from, it looked like it was from Trap. Hold on, let me go back. Yes, from Trap Vision 3D. Do you guys ever buy liquor when you get to the port?
And what up, Trap? Yes.
No, I haven't.
We've only bought off the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was a disaster.
Yeah,
but
it was.
Where was that?
and we bought it on the ship, but it was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. We like to, when we go into the port, to bring a couple of bottles back, only because of the price difference. And if you carry too many bottles back, you're paying taxes on it, so it kind of equals out to what you can buy when you're at home.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Edna, do you typically like to buy liquor when you get to any ports to take back?
It all depends. I like to buy liquor for like the bottles. If it's a really pretty bottle, I like to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I know that it's something I can't really get at home. Like if I go to Grand Cayman, I want to buy the BBD. If I go to Jamaica, then there's like that rum that I like to get that I know is only in Jamaica. So
Which rum is
it
that?
really depends where I'm going.
Rum cream?
The
No,
what is it? Whatever the proof, the 180 proof.
The Ray and Nephew?
That's Ray and Nephew, right?
I don't know the name of it, the brand. I can see the bottle in my head and it got a red label, but I can't think of the name of it.
Is it green and yellow, like a clear bottle with a green and yellow label and white?
It's a red label.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you go and keep that.
Okay. Now we have another question from Our Lives, Our Travels. Let me make sure that is accurate. Yes. My fiance and I are going on a honeymoon cruise this year. What are some must-dos for couples on the ship?
Your honeymoon?
Honeymoon?
Yeah. You already know the first thing. Yeah.
This I go.
That's a hey, and that's free.
Just take it. Just do another cruise later, honey.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Let this just be a thought
Yeah.
in the back of your head.
Yeah.
We could have. This gonna be we could have did this cruise.
Right. But I barely.
I think if it's their first cruise, then you gotta do all the, go take a couple of pictures, even though those pictures are ridiculously expensive. At least take it by one.
Right.
On that type of thing. We did when we were married, we cruised for our honeymoon and we got room decorations. So that's always nice to do. Put something on your door so people know it's your honeymoon. So they can congratulate you, that type of thing. I'm more into being a joiner, so I think you should try to get up on stage to one of the either newlywed game or the marriage game. Something you can have fun with. It's your honeymoon, so you try to get as much free stuff as you can.
That's right.
So milk it. Milk it. It's our honeymoon.
Honey,
Do the matching shirts. Wear your bride veil, do all that, so people are gonna give you bottles of champagne. You might get a free steakhouse dinner. I'm all about what can you give me for free.
That's right.
That's my.
That's why I say y'all need to subscribe to her channel if you're not already.
Like, do everything.
Subscribe, and I'm on the next one with you. Smile. We was this close. We was this close to getting on stage, and I'm telling you, we was this close. Everybody was They even kind of booed because we didn't get on it because they wanted us on it.
That's a cookie called.
I think almost every cruise, except for a couple, I have gotten on stage of something. I'm all about, I will make a fool of myself. If I can get up there, I'm going to get up there. I've done the game shows and other stuff like that. I'm going to get up there if they let me and act a whole fool. We did the VIP show. We was up there. Middle, they had me up there doing the hustle. I didn't know what I was doing, but it's fun. So
but
that I think
good time. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's the memories that you make and the fun that you have, and that's all that matters.
And experience it all.
But you got to be careful too, though, because some cruise directors will snatch you on stage and you ain't actually be snatched on there.
And then you'll be dancing down the aisle and getting a green shirt.
That's why I'm wearing my trophy tonight. I wear the shirt every week.
You raised up, right? But you did it.
There you go.
Exactly.
Bro, you
still
be
did
good
it.
out there too.
Oh my God.
You
I
told
was
me I'm scared, man. Because y'all know I can't dance. Y'all already know I can't dance.
You had a mean two-step. Stop playing.
It was you had that Me Too step, bro.
That was the album. That was the album.
Oh, don't worry.
That's the best time to
This
dance.
is right around the corner. We'll see what we can get you to do. I'm trying to get him on the dance floor.
Not gonna happen.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, we're gonna make that
Got
happen.
another question in the chat. How much cash do you think a first cruiser should bring? And that's coming from House of X.
How many of y'all in two?
Yeah, it's two of them. I think it would depend on what do you think you need? Like now, I don't bring as much. I bring money for the casino. So I bring money knowing that, okay, I'm comfortable losing this if I want to gamble, but I don't bring money for like t-shirts and souvenirs and all that stuff. So I think you got to think about what you think you might want.
Right.
If you don't buy a drink package, then kind of think, how much do you think you're going to drink? If the average drink going to cost you maybe $10 to $12. So think about how much you want to spend on a drink, or if you want to do a specialty restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
Like know what you want to do, and that'll determine what you think you're gonna spend.
Right.
And
And also to
off the
pick
ship
up for that, I'm going to tell you, I know we have to pay gratuities when we book our cruises. However, for us, people have gotten us about it before, but I know everyone wants to, especially in this time of day. The cabin stewards, they take great care of you. And that little $55 each person pays for gratuities is not enough. I'm sorry.
It's not.
Right.
It's not enough. So depending on how long we're on a cruise ship, we take cash for cabin stewards.
Yeah.
We take cash for the bar. If we're going to frequent the Alchemy bar, we take tips for them. And when we have assigned seating, we take a tip for our wait staff inside the diner. So for example, if we're on with this 4-day cruise, the way we look at it, because it's the two of us, we will put like $25 to $30 in an envelope per day.
Yeah.
That's just us. Now, some people may want to do $5, $10 a day. That's perfectly fine. But when asked that question, I have to be very honest with you. I don't think $55 per person. That's $110, $112 actually, $110 per person per cabin is enough for your cabin steward, your bartenders, your wait staff, the people who wash your lunch, your linens, everything. That's not right.
No.
It's not right. You can be comfortable just getting $55 and just divide that amongst the 6 people that have to share.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Right. Yeah, we totally agree because like we definitely always give our cabin stewardess and bartenders extra. And just for y'all first timers, a little secret: if you want your own personal bartender, if you tip them, they'll keep coming back over.
They remember.
But if you don't
remember you.
I like they don't see you. You go to the next one.
They will learn your name quick.
Yeah, you got to pay them. But I totally agree. Like this time, we really we tipped our cabin stewardess the most we ever tipped before because we had the suite, and he took very good care. That thing stayed spotless every single day. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I swear we were in more than once a day because we would come in and do stuff and we'd be like, I knew I left something there. But everything was just back in order every time we came in that room.
But we think we had a ghost in our suite too.
We do think we had a ghost. A real ghost. And at first I thought I was tripping. And I was like, the blood. We're not doing this.
For like 2 or 3 lights in a row, our lights would come on by themselves in the middle of the night.
Just start singing some spirituals as you walk in.
Yeah, and I said, the blood.
Oh man, that's kind of that would freak me out.
You thought just because you didn't have to put the card in, well, that last cabin we had, he did not listen. The first time we put the card in, after that, we never put the card back in.
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
Don't know how it happened, but when we would come in the room with the card,
Yeah.
the light
Same
was on.
It probably wasn't.
He was like,
I didn't think about it. Now you saying that.
it's all the Titanic.
Yo, did y'all see a ship hit the iceberg?
Yes.
That.
Whew, honey.
Wow.
That threw me off. As soon as I saw it, I was like, ship hits iceberg.
I was like, come on.
Not right before our cruise now.
Because it was.
Somebody
We're
really
not going that way.
Huh? Edna, we're not going that way?
No.
No.
You ain't going to the cold. You going to the Caribbean. Ain't no ice in the
No icebergs
Bahamas.
that way.
None.
Now, SPJ said, and Stanley, make sure you have your belt. Just FYI. Don't forget your belt. Someone keeps saying in the chat, Stanley, don't forget your belt.
Bro, I've been there.
That
too.
part. Yeah, that part. Yeah, I forgot my whole outfit for a formal night before too. We had to end up renting one of those tux from the shop. Yeah.
How?
Like Stuart.
I had my little bow tie on. I was smooth though.
Did they give you the patent leather shoes?
Yeah, the whole night. Whole night, bro. Whole night.
See, that
was
was the perfect time to go and take one of those pictures by the piano.
They're looking like a pig.
Yeah, he was.
Like I'm casket ready. Look, I don't know. I see somebody's question and I don't want to forget that I wanted to answer. Somebody said, can you bring snacks? And I want to say, yes. I always walk on board with bags of chips, some candy, because, 12, 1 o'clock, you need something. And sometimes them lines be long.
The pizza line?
I can go eat some Cheetos and a pack of Starburst before bed, and I'm fine. So you can definitely bring snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
need
a little something to eat that liquor.
Yes.
So SPJ says, how do you separate expenses on with your state roommate? When you first check in at the port, they will ask you, how do you want to put your funds on your card? So you can either say everything on one card and minimize the other person utilizing the card because it's all in one stateroom, or you can separate amongst each person and they have their limit. And then there's a kiosk inside the ship where you place your card in and you can add additional funds to each card. Yes. 1 second, I'm sorry. I was just trying to go back and catch all the questions from previously. So our lives, our travel said they're going to be wearing matching honeymoon shirts the entire time, so they'll know. See, and Nikki, Miss Pretty on screen, said make sure you let the cruise director know that it's your honeymoon, so they can make all kind of announcements. They'll offer you they often send you chocolate strawberries and champagne to your room. But you can also put that on your booking. And a lot of times when you put that on your booking, they will gift you with things like that as well.
And if you're cruising Carnival, go on John Hill's page
and let him know.
And let him know, like 2 days before you go, let him know your ship and your cabin number and that you're celebrating something special, and he'll send something to your cabin. And if you want to get on, or even on board, like follow if you know who your cruise director is, follow them on social media and be like, I'm coming, I'm doing something, maybe I can get something or be a part of something. They might, sneak you in on a couple of things. We've done that before.
I'm traveling with you, E.
I told you.
But no, we saw the cruise director and we was like, and Kisha was like, I want to do something. And so he had his clipboard and he was like, well, what can I let you do? So he's like, all right, how about you be a judge for the mixology contest? He's like, be here at this time. We just like, we want to do something and I don't want to have to fight the crowd to get on there. So, it helps if you know how to smoosh people into doing what you want them to do.
Right.
You have that good talking skills.
It's always happening.
I have to say it in this voice. I'm sorry. I'm just going to change the name and I'm going to say it in this voice. We would travel on the dance floor.
I got so many
that is in the chat. Cricket Smiles 83. Miss Stanley on the dance floor.
On the dance floor.
It was the funniest thing ever. It was like, this is not happening. This is not happening.
Yeah, he got me good. Mr. Ross got me good.
But that's what it's about.
Yeah, it'll let you enjoy yourself.
Yeah. It was fun. I was like, it was fun. I was nervous as hell, but it was fun.
Let's see. Okay, so here's another one. Are they still requiring COVID tests prior to sailing? And that's coming to us from Miss Doll Homemade Creations. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. The CDC is looking into potentially changing that. However, at this moment, I'm comfortable doing it. Only because you're on a huge ship.
Yeah.
With guaranteed of 4,000 people.
Right.
I'll swab.
Yeah. And if you're having trouble, and I think we forgot to talk about the home test, which I did that one time, and it was really easy. If you think you might have trouble testing in your area, just spend a couple dollars and get the home test, and then do it over the eMed, do it over the internet, just get it done. Kind of budget it in for your along with your cruise, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah,
it is.
We had somebody who saw somebody the other day was they were waiting for one test to come back.
It's stressful.
So, yeah.
Because Lynette's last cruise, I got stressed out. Fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
She come
it's really hard, and I don't know if it's just us or what, but this area it was so hard to get testing, and they only released testing 2 days before the date that you need to test.
Yeah,
it was a lot. So I did have the backup, and I had the test that here that we could do here in case we needed to do it. And I wish I had did it now, because now they're getting so that now they don't do rapid tests on the corners anymore, on the curve anymore. They're making you sit in the med, and treating it like a doctor's appointment.
They want that insurance money.
So that's their way of justifying insurance.
Okay, next question is, and this is not necessarily about education. However, what has been your favorite cruise to date and why?
Who's on first?
I would say August. August.
Which one was it?
For us, it was August last year.
Yeah, August last year.
Not because it was the ship, because I think all the ships look alike to me, but it was the ports were amazing. It was my birthday, and I was not responsible for nobody.
Yeah,
like it was the first time I was able to just like cruise without having to worry about family. Because if y'all don't know, most of the time when we cruise, it's because of our family. That's like our family tradition. So this time I was able to just be. So I think that was my best time. It was just like I was just free. That's what happens when you break your wrist. I mean, you go thumb and stuff.
I think for me, my favorite was my first momcation with me and my two best friends, and that was in 2018. And we went,
fun.
no men, no kids, just us, and we had the best time ever. And the three of us have been best friends since we were like 13 and 14.
Wow.
So it just sort of like connected us all over again as mothers and best friends, and we had the best 5 days ever on that ship, and just totally cut up to a point where it was just like, wow, we did all this stuff in this couple of days, but it was the best time ever. And it was nice. Like, I didn't have to worry about nobody either, not my husband or my kids. It was just me and my girls, and we had the best time.
Right.
That has been the best cruise ever.
That was a fun vlog.
That was rough. But it also started, like, now we do momcation every 3 years. Last year we went to New Orleans, and several of my subscribers came, and we did groupcation in 2020. We're doing groupcation again this year, and it's like that started this whole group thing movement, involving outsiders, involving YouTube, and it's been a lot of fun. So that started everything.
Yeah, that's dope.
What would you say is your favorite cruise and why?
This is the first one. The first one we went for your birthday. What was that? What year was that?
That was the year Prince died.
Why you gotta co-age with that?
That's why I can't say
You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I can't say it's my favorite.
what, if you ask me, you gonna just go put a rain cloud over mine and forget it now.
Purple rain.
Well, when was yours, Shan? After you.
Honestly, when we took the kids.
Okay.
I think that was my favorite cruise. Why? Because I got to see my kids actually enjoy what we enjoy. Michaela couldn't get off the dance. She was, where's Latra on the dance floor? That was her in the entire time. And then she would pull him. And that is the reason why you guys see Michaela and Dre do TikToks. That's how it started from the cruise. Now you can't stop. They just dance everywhere. The two of them. And JB's Joe Cool. You always see him with a pair of shades somewhere sitting on the back line.
But he back there too. Back there.
He did some
Yeah, he funny.
That was my favorite cruise. Now we can't say cruise without saying that we're getting 2 cabins because they think they're supposed to go with us on every cruise. Yeah. Let's see. Trap has a funny question here. I'm just gonna read it just because he put it in there. But Trap, it's on you, bro. Will Dre and Shan ever purchase a ship for us to cruise on?
What?
Oh,
Look, this way.
Y'all got money?
Hey, we serve a
Trap
big
must be
God.
giving up his watch collection for that.
That's what I'm saying.
the scripture said all things are possible
All
to him that believe.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Well, you never know. Depends on how basic comes up. You never know. You might be able to do something like that one day, 10, 15 years down the line.
I'd rather for y'all to buy a yacht.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get the cruise ship, get the yacht.
Get the yacht. I'm with you, bro.
Yacht.
And what they talking about?
I don't know, but this just have my room ready. I'm on my way. That's all I know.
You're supposed to be saving me here.
In the corner.
And, I don't even need a big room. I just need to be there. So I'll take the little closet that nobody wants to sleep in. I don't even need that much space. I do. Can I answer somebody's question?
Yes, ma'am.
It's I think it says Janice. She's asking me how I feel about cruising alone. And I want to say I took my first solo cruise in January, and it was the best. I had a wonderful time, and I think if you're a social person, you can really have a great time. Like I joined a Facebook group, so I already was interacting with some people, but then even just on there by myself, I'm just natural. I'll talk to anybody. So, people see you and they're just like, oh, you by yourself? And then they want to sit and chat with you and everything. And I'm the same with Lynette. Like when I'm cruising, I'm usually with a bunch of people and I'm always in charge. And that's because I got control issues, but also like people just know.
You said it.
They know like I'm the planner. So usually I'm the one, I'm in charge of everything. So I'm always worried about where everybody at, what's everybody doing, everybody having a good time. But this cruise, this only 3 days, it was literally all about whatever I wanted to do. And that part was really nice. And I wouldn't mind taking another solo cruise. It's definitely on my list to do again.
I'm just shocked that Edna didn't say I stalked her, because when she got to the port, I was like, "Are you there?"
But you know what? Everybody do that though. Like I swear, I think everybody feel like, even though I'm being charged to everybody, I'm always like that little sister where everybody's like, "Call me when you get home. Where you at now? Did you?" And I'm like, I'm 47 years old. I can go anywhere by myself. It don't matter. It wasn't just you. It was everybody.
That's funny.
Like literally, like my daughter's like, "Turn on your location." And I was like, I'm the mother. What if I want to go off the grid somewhere? I can't even do it. I can't even hide in plain sight.
No, that's funny.
So it's like whatever. I get it, and I don't mind. But I had a great time.
Yes, she did. If y'all didn't see that video, please check out her solo cruise. You became platinum on that one, didn't you?
I did.
Oh,
yes. I was hyped too.
She got to do it. She was like,
I can't.
Yes.
That's the feeling I'm ready for.
I don't think we ever gonna make platinum, baby.
Listen,
Yeah, my mama said,
She gonna keep messing around, sis. We dragging you.
Oh,
now this is not so much of a question. It's a statement. Big boy said, "I'm going on a cruise on July 7th. That's an amazing day. I just want to let you know." 7/7. That's my birthday. Anyway, he said they waived the COVID testing before getting on the ship. But do you have to have your COVID card? Yes. And I want to know, what ship are you going on?
I can say, yeah.
I have not.
Is it Norwegian? Did they stop requiring COVID tests?
That's what he's saying. He said he was waived on a July 7th cruise that's coming up.
It's one. It's one. Yeah.
But I don't think it's Carnival. Some of the ships are doing it.
Yeah.
But it's not Carnival.
Yeah, it's definitely
one of the smaller ships.
Yeah, we definitely need to know the answer to that.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Are you ready? When are the cruise lines going to start letting fishing from the ship?
Never.
Never.
Good luck with that.
You know how many people you would hook on your way down?
You better
that
book
would
an
be
excursion.
that would be dope though.
No, it would not.
That'd
No,
be dope.
it would not.
That'd be dope.
You want to be on
All I can see is being on one of their islands and just let you go on. You know what I mean?
No.
Have that an excursion going out
They
there.
have fishing excursions.
Not on the ship.
No, I'm not talking about the ship. I said that
Because even like the decks aren't even. So even if you got something trying to reel it back up, it's on somebody's balcony.
What the hell is this going on?
I'm out here trying to wobble and somebody fist hit me in the face. No, get out of here.
That's never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry, hun. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not.
They'll let you fish from level 1. Then they'll have the robot coming up in about his balcony.
You said level 1?
They're railing down there.
Way, they don't even have windows on level. They got
gonna cut some holes in the shit.
We are not exploring this.
Hey.
They have some awesome deep sea fishing excursions on the website.
Exactly. Book it.
Or find you a local man at the end of the pier when you get off and take me fishing. And for $20, he take you anywhere you want to go.
That's right. Okay, this is from Alexis.
Can't bring the fish back.
Lynette and Stanley, new subscriber. I'm going on my first cruise in August. Thank you guys before. Something just jumped in front of it, so I can't see it. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for preparing my husband and I for this adventure. Your information videos are amazing. Keep them coming. So that's confirmation that your educational tutorial videos are doing.
You gotta watch their videos like twice though, because you gotta watch it the first time because you laughing at all the crap they say. Then you gotta watch again to actually get the education.
Exactly.
Is she a fool?
It's really not me.
Well, I'm glad you took my title.
I don't know which one it is then.
It used to be me, all the one getting in trouble on those videos. I had backseat. I'm giving it to you, sis. She's like, not me. Let's see.
Like, I've had
Quiet.
It's always the guilty ones that say not me.
Lord.
Like, I don't talk to people I don't really like. So if I talk to you, I like you.
There you go.
Right. Listen, just worry when she disappears.
I'm quiet when I don't have anything to say.
Look. Next question. What is your favorite drink on your cruises?
Tokyo tea.
Yes.
Tonio tea?
Tokyo
tea.
We met this sister on the elevator. She said, y'all need to try the Tokyo tea, and I want to warn you that it's going to put you on your back. And,
what bar was this?
Aquaman?
We got a casino bar.
The casino bar.
Is it the high seas tea? I always get the high seas tea.
It's a spinoff.
It's a spinoff of that high seas tea.
Yeah.
Okay, that's usually my favorite. My last cruise, I started doing these the Blue Lagoon martinis. That was amazing, and the lemon drop martinis were really good.
Those are good. The lemon drop.
Yeah.
Alchemy. So we
just don't listen to him about his spiked coffee.
Why not?
I've learned to start loving the Alchemy bar. It's definitely a good spot.
That is the spot.
That's all I do. I go to the Alchemy bar and I drink the Henny or the Crown.
Yeah, bro, have you had Hardy's cognac?
No.
That's a game changer.
Game changer, bro. They gave me some of that at the Alchemy bar on the last ship, man, and I'm about to buy some.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go taste that now.
Yeah,
Okay.
she bomb.
Hold on, let me just block someone real quick.
So having a block party?
Oh, welcome to the block party. Y'all don't know? Y'all come to the live. You will be invited to the block party. You say anything out of pocket. Okay. All right. So my favorite drink is, I'm corny. I'm sorry, y'all. A kiss of lips.
Ain't nothing in that thing. Ain't nothing in that thing.
If it's not a kiss of lips, it's a liquid marijuana. If you have never had a liquid marijuana, get a liquid marijuana. You know the liquid marijuana is good.
Yes. Or get a woo-woo. The woo-woos are amazing also. You can't go wrong with a woo-woo.
A woo-woo?
That's a shot thing, right?
Yes. It's vodka, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice, but it's the best. And normally Carnival will have them in the shot version, but you can get a drink as well.
Okay.
When you woo woo woo,
you beat me too.
And that's usually when you drink it, you take your shot.
My best friend is this song all the time. I'm like, would you stop singing that song?
Say hard to find.
Yeah. Welcome to the Wrong Points Blank Travel. I just saw that you popped in here. Welcome. Additionally, I have a question. Have any of you been on Royal? If so, how was it?
Nice.
My first cruise ever was Royal Caribbean. I've been on Royal Caribbean twice, and it was nice. It was years ago, but it's definitely a different vibe than Carnival. You know, it was a little bit more chill, but I had a good time no matter what. But I do like the vibe on Carnival. Like, you know, people ready to turn up. The cruise directors are ready to turn up.
Right.
You know, Royal is like, okay, meet us here at this time. We're going to have a lovely time. you know, but you know, Carnival is like, let's get crunk. So
Right.
this is definitely like what you want to do. But it was nice.
Yeah. I like Carnival, man. It takes you out of your comfort zones too. They know how to do that. They know how to just allow you to enjoy yourself no matter what.
Just be,
you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then I think like the people is doing just as much out there stuff as you. So it's like you can't judge me because you sitting here with the Speedo and your poor belly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like, how, you know,
honestly, like
you
Las
judge me.
Vegas. It's like Las Vegas on the water. You know what I mean? Like, whatever happens on this ship stays on this ship.
Don't get him stuck with that statement because he gets out of control with that statement. Y'all.
what are y'all drinking?
Yeah, they look good.
What this?
Y'all drinking? Yeah.
It's just passion fruit juice.
Passion fruit juice.
He lying.
Oh, okay.
I agree with because I see brother leaning a little bit.
Yeah.
My,
Like, look, say thank you, Edna.
Edna.
There you go. Edna, though. Look.
I was like, hold on. I thought we was being professional. I didn't bring
You
nothing.
know this is my profession. This is the other part of my profession. What you talking about?
Let's see. And someone, Kenya Rogers says, going back, she believes that you can add travel after the final payment. A friend of hers added it recently for the sailing that's going to be on July 11th. Was it a Carnival insurance or was it a separate insurance for a separate company, third party? Sorry, mine's is moving a little fast. Would y'all ever consider doing a Disney or Norwegian cruise? And that's going to brand new people more so.
No.
Not me.
That's totally
You say so abruptly.
First of all, it was the handshake that Lynette gave me. Said that quick.
Edna,
I think with Disney, maybe if I wanted to take one of my grandkids, but I can't justify paying all that money just yet. I am booked on a Norwegian in January. Me and my other cruiser friends, Shelly and Jocelyn Veronica, were going on that big vlogger extravaganza cruise.
heard about that.
So we wanted to go. We wanted to, you know, infiltrate what's going on with all those victim vloggers.
I like that.
So we were like, let's go. So we're booked on that, and this will be my first Norwegian cruise. And I definitely wanted to try it just to see if it was as good as people claim. Even though no matter how many vlogs I watch, it don't seem to be as much going on. Like all people talk about is the food and the drink package. I'm like, I like entertainment. Honestly.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm like, well, what else are y'all doing? But nobody. It's like some big secret. Nobody ever says what they're doing. So I'm like, I have to see for myself, I guess.
Right.
They're getting away from Carnival people. That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. Now,
Well,
someone
we
just
gonna go
asked,
turn it out.
would any of you ever book Virgin Cruise Line?
Yes. I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to do
Absolutely
that.
would.
Yes.
That's a sexy shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think I would.
I want to just for the heck of it. I think what made me want to book it is the commercial where the kids are crying because they can't get on the ship.
I have never seen that.
You never seen that one? Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
That popped up on like one of my ads, and a lot of people were commenting on that, and I have not seen it yet.
Yeah.
It is literally go on YouTube when you get a chance. Not now because we don't want you to leave, but go on YouTube and pull up Virgin Voyage commercial.
Yeah.
Children singing because they cannot get on the ship. And
Oh
the last word was like there'll be a curse word. They said "Brr."
Was it Terry and Abby was watching? Was it Terry that jumped in the pool?
Yeah, Terry jumped in the pool.
It was his whole suit on. I was like, I gotta get on there.
Yeah.
You jumping with your whole suit on, you having a good time.
But they had mermaids. They had mermaids.
He said,
He wanted mermaid.
he said, let me show you how it's done.
I'm like, oh, that's an experience.
Yeah.
I was so mad because I had the opportunity to go a week and a half before this cruise that we just got off, but I didn't want a chance getting exposed
Right.
Yeah.
and possibly down with the bid. And I'm like, a free cruise versus one I did pay my money for. I'm gonna go ahead and secure this one I paid for. So hopefully that opportunity spins the block and comes back around because I really wanted to go.
Well, just give me a call when you get that call too. I'm going to
come on
plus one. Stanley, you staying home?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm ready to say,
Hey, y'all see me swimming like this? I'm coming, y'all.
Wait for me.
Wait for me. I'm getting on that shit.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, my phone.
Dustin asks, has anyone ever won the bricks of money in the casino?
No.
we did it.
My aunt did.
Stanley's
My aunt did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my aunt won before.
Oh,
Wow.
We legit said we're done, and she picked it up.
And I'm mad that we had just stopped recording when she did it.
Mm.
Yep.
I never
Just stopped
played that.
recording.
just never go to Resorts Casino in New York.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
That
that's
was
where
a couple
I'm
of years ago.
going. That's the one in Jamaica, Queens?
Yes.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah. we
Won
heard
$42
that.
million.
What?
The machine said $42 million winner, grand prize winner. And they told her the machine malfunctioned. It wasn't a
Yeah, I
real
was
win.
reading. I was
I
yeah.
saw that.
So the machine was broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was tight for her. I was mad for her.
But after I
Yeah.
heard the rationale and the reason as to why she could not have ever won that amount of money, it made sense. It was a penny machine that doesn't accumulate. It has a maximum. That maximum will never go up to $42 million.
Well, it was like 6,000.
Yeah.
$6,000 is its max.
I think is that what they
They
gave
didn't
it.
give her
They
that.
should have gave her that. No,
They
they
gave
gave
her
her
a
that.
steak dinner.
They gave us. Yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't give
steak
us.
dinner. Yep. Steak dinner. I'm like, you ain't even getting this money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
None of it.
No, I'd have
Oh
dropped
my
it.
God.
We can agree on. Y'all need money.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. With steak
That's
dinner,
enough to
they
make
had
you blow
no
the whole
steak
casino
dinner.
up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our Lives, Our Travel said that commercial is hilarious. I can't believe they did that. I was like, okay, maybe it was a spoof. Maybe someone that was kind of going at, like, maybe I was waiting for like Royal Caribbean sign to come up at the end, or Carnival. But when it was a Virgin commercial, I was like, wow, that's what we're doing. Y'all have to
It's
see
really
it.
petty. They're petty. Like their training is petty.
Yeah.
Their training will be like, how many things do we have included in ours? Do we nickel and dime you for a Cheers package, or do we charge you for specialty dining, or is everything free? I'm like, this whole training is just petty.
Yeah.
See, that's why I haven't done it. I listen to you. I'm not. I'll just be your
It's funny.
Let's
What?
see.
On
Which one are you looking at?
the Beyonce?
Did anyone enter the Beyonce?
Yeah, that's why I was looking at Beyonce. Yeah.
What?
That one slipped by me. I didn't know
Yeah.
Mr.
about that.
Beehive.
What?
Mr. Beehive. You said you don't like the album. You don't need to go.
But it's see her. That's what I'm saying.
You're
See-
not gonna see her.
What's the website?
I
Put the
haven't
website up there.
even heard the song.
We heard the one song and Amen to Let It Be.
I ain't gonna lie. The one
It's very Drake-ish.
I couldn't even do Drake.
It's
I
very
had
techno.
I don't know if y'all do this or not, but somebody on my Facebook group wanted to know how do you sneak stuff on a cruise?
Hey,
What stuff?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. We don't do stuff.
You
like
cannot. Okay. People, did y'all not? Okay, I'm sure if you are cruisers or you want to be cruisers or if you're watching, you're on YouTube right now. That means you have seen that cruise that pulled in, what cruise that pulls into New Orleans, where they had 20-something people arrested when they got to port because they snuck stuff on. You don't want to
Right.
sneak nothing on.
That's a penalty.
Right. It's not worth it.
You don't want to. It's not
Yeah.
worth it. The last cruise we went
Yeah.
on with the kids, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it smelled very herby on the
Yeah.
LIDO Deck
Oh,
at one point.
Always.
Mhm.
But Lido's ports now have the dogs sniffing.
As they
No.
Yeah.
should.
like, they circle you as you're getting back on. So that
They
must
need
be
to bring
hard.
the dog on the ship before we pull out.
that part right
That
there.
part. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a
And,
good one,
and
y'all. Go ahead, Stanley.
I was gonna say, if you want to break the law on the ship and bring your stuff, do it on your balcony, man.
Yeah.
It's
Not
like
even
if you
there,
go like
because that's how one of the people got in trouble. The smoke went into their cabin above a balcony, and they called, and security went down. And that's
I know
it's not worth it. It's not
Smell
worth
it. If it's like evidence that you've been smoking, that's $250.
That part.
And
Regular cigarettes or other funny cigarettes.
Listen, just take a trip to Jamaica, enjoy a week there, and then just go back home.
There you go.
That
Right.
part.
Yeah.
or smoke your weed when you get back home.
Yeah.
Here is a good one. Have you ever had a weird experience with people on a cruise because you are on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Have we ever had a weird experience?
Nah.
You had a
We both did.
Well, we told our people on the last live for this. We said, if y'all gonna come and walk up and talk to us, don't make it weird. Don't sit in the corner and stare, because you want to do something. So we might look back at you crazy too if you do that. But nobody did though.
Yeah.
On my January cruise, my solo cruise, like if you go watch like my first like day one, embarkation day, and I was vlogging, and there was a few people that recognized me that came up and said hi, whatever. But it's one time with this man, he was a man from across the street, if you know what I mean, and he just walked up behind me, and I was like, hey, and he just started talking to me, and he had no shirt on or nothing.
Yep.
And I was like, are you with the Facebook group or something? He's like, no, what group? He's like, I wanted to come in and talk to you. And I'm like, okay. And then like the whole cruise, he was kind of like that. And it was weird because I was like, you trying to be down with the swirl? Like, no, I'm not. Like come on. Like that part was a little weird, but I don't think he didn't know at first that I was on YouTube or whatever. But like it was still like a weird. I never had that type of thing. Like that was the first time, ever cruising by myself. And then the last couple ones had been with people. And then before that, before my husband died, it was like all me and him. So I never had that problem. So that was kind of weird, where I was a few times just like watching my surroundings every time. But other than that, I haven't had any major. Like people are usually really nice if they recognize
Right.
you, and then they're like, it's like, oh, take a picture, try to make it. Hey, because I get just excited. So
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think
That
the best one for us was that little girl that was sitting with her mother. She said that we sat a couple of seats away from them at the waiting room before we boarded the ship. And she had to be about 8 or 9.
She was a little tiny. She was so cute too.
And she was sitting with her mom. And every time I would get up and move, I would see her. That's how she was doing her mom. And you could see her mom's arm was just turning red.
no.
Because she was like, pulled her little hair over her shoulder and her head and everything, all her hair was so she could look really good. The hair was down her face. And I'm like, do you think?
And I'm like, nah, ain't nobody. That's me. I'm always like, nobody knows. So we talking about just chill. You know what I mean? I was thinking somebody noticing.
So they decided to go down the slide. And she came over because it was just me. And she came over and she goes, can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, who do you think I am? Because she's a little girl, and her mom is standing at the bottom of the stairs, and I was sitting on like the lounge chairs, and she goes, "You're Shan, Dre and Shan TV."
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, I about died, and she was, "Can I get a hug?" And I gave her a hug, and we took a picture. She was like, okay, I can go have fun now. Mom, come on, let's go get some ice cream. And then they just took off. And every time we saw her, she was like, and then we had that one fool. I'm sorry, y'all, no shade, no disrespect. This man thought he was David Mann.
That's
in his mind.
That's what I thought you was gonna tell.
In his mind, he was David Mann.
He had the whole story, fam.
He had the whole outfit. The only thing I was looking for was the powder on the knees.
And this is where I went wrong at. You know how you see somebody look smart and you go to them and you be like, did anybody ever say, and that was it. That's all I had to say. And he went with the whole, he making a movie.
Every time he saw
Netflix.
us,
Oh my goodness.
he made his way into the camera. You'll see him on a cruise with the kids. If you see traveling with the kids, we finally let him say something in camera when we was at the dessert. And he was like, yeah, we got man versus man. And I'm like, Man meets man. Man meets man. And we're like,
right. He had because he looked just like him. But
he
then
was
we
his
got
doppelganger.
when we got home, he was like this. Searching. This line.
He had a whole story, y'all. A whole story.
Wow.
He was going to Houston, Texas, blah, blah, blah. It was a whole kerfuffle.
People will tell you their life story. They will
Yeah.
definitely tell you their life story.
Yeah.
You
I
got
think the weirdest one, us in Florida with y'all was the weirdest one at the park.
Oh yeah.
When
Y'all remember that?
Oh,
one?
We were in,
we was in the pool?
No, I was in the park.
that was
That one too. But
yeah.
Yeah.
the
When we was
whole
in the park,
thing
That
just,
pool thing, I ain't
That
gonna lie,
was-
sister got it all the way straight though.
Yeah, I was ready for that day.
Yeah, you got it all the way straight.
But
the
the
park,
one with
the
the
girls,
were
they followed us.
around.
They
Yeah,
followed
the
us
park,
around Universal Studios park.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then we went to Bubba Gump's.
yeah.
It just came running into Bubba Gump's for no
to
apparent
use the
reason.
bathroom.
That's
To
what it
use the
was,
restroom.
Mm.
But they act like this the
But
whole
they
time.
never, yeah, but they were never.
We friendly. I mean, as we just like how we are on our videos, man.
If you're gonna follow me,
I
Yeah,
don't
say
bite.
something.
I don't bite.
Right.
Say hello.
Yeah.
He don't bite. We're always laughing to the point where we go to the store. People are like, why are y'all laughing all the time?
Yeah, we had that.
Why y'all so funny?
What's so funny?
Y'all can't possibly be from New York. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
she said, New Yorkers like to laugh.
We like to laugh. We like to have fun.
Yeah,
New
Let's
Yorkers
see.
got soul too.
Hold on.
No, I got a funny story though that happened on this last cruise. Out of everything that happened, I think this was the funniest thing that happened. So I'm looking at my pictures and just previewing them, and I'm just kind of grabbed a set off in the cut, looking at the pictures. And these two white ladies just come up and they're looking and they said, "Oh my God, they're on this ship." So I kind of looked and I was like, "They're not talking about me." So they got closer to our pictures and they was like, "Holy, they are on this ship." Now, mind you, I'm behind them previewing my pictures. So I take my pictures and I just slide it back into the little hole. And she turns around and she says, "That's her. That's them." She said, no, this is not happening. This is not happening.
That's so cool.
She said, "I'm from Georgia." She said, what she said, the most high class thing we do is Applebee's.
Oh
I
man,
said, what?
Fancy.
that's so cool.
Hilarious.
Someone asked the question, what's the most difficult thing about being a vlogger content creator? Can I start this off?
Mm-hmm.
For me, as long as we've been doing this, I'm not going to lie to you. It's actually, I still feel slightly uncomfortable vlogging in public.
Same.
No, I can't.
Mm.
So it's the
I think it's still, I still feel a little bit uncomfortable vlogging in public because while everyone knows that there's vloggers out there, content creators, it still is a little, not normal. When they see you walk with these big cameras, like I try to use my smaller cameras when I'm going somewhere else. I use my big camera when I'm sitting in the house and I'm recording like food vlogs or things like that. But yeah, most people are like, what is your channel about? Like, what do you do? Oh. Okay.
I think for me, it's the editing. Like I'm so not good with being fancy with the editing and all that stuff. Like I just chop out the part where I feel like I'm talking too much, and I just like throw it out there. But I'm not very good at like editing. I'm really comfortable with vlogging in public. I used to be really shy about it, but now I just tune it out. I don't get embarrassed about that, or I don't get too shy about that. But like, I think I'm more a problem with the technical part.
Well, teach me how to do that, Edna, because I promise you.
I think that's probably the most difficult thing for me. Or just even sometimes try not to get other people. Like sometimes people, like when you're watching other vlogs and they're like, oh, I don't want to get people, and they blur them out. But if I'm just trying to get whatever's going on, I'm not paying attention to what other people are doing. But then I'm like, oh, well, I probably should feel a little bit bad about having somebody on there that might want to be in there. But that's the word I worry about. Like one day somebody going to see it and be like, I was pulling out my jams while you were doing this or something like that. You know, so that part I worry about.
Edna, I'm just going to tell you this. No secret. Nobody else can hear, okay? It's just me and you, okay?
Okay.
So we together, all right?
Mm-hmm.
If I had one too many, throw me away from the camera.
I'm learning to do that. They always tell me I'm the one that throw everybody under the bus. I be like, but that's what you're most
You be
fun.
doing it, child. I be like,
I think I'm the most comfortable in front of the camera when I've had one too many. And that's the problem.
You get drunk and you jump in the ocean with all your clothes on. I'm going to film it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I tell everybody that when I'm in those Facebook groups and stuff for cruises, and they're like, I'm a vlogger. If there's something you don't want on the YouTube, because I'm gonna blast you on the internet. You don't want it on there. Don't jump in my camera while I'm filming. If you know I'm filming. And you jump in the camera, oh, we about to go jump in the pool and flash somebody. I'm going to be like, okay, let's go.
That's right.
You know? But if you come to me and say no, then I'll be like, okay, I respect that. Or if it's too crazy, I'll edit you out. But, you know, I got to get a little something in there.
We have just a chat named Larry. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stan.
Oh, I was gonna say the most difficult part I find is staying consistent.
Y'all know me.
That's the hardest part. Like, staying consistent. Yeah, because sometimes you don't feel like doing it.
and for me, it's like not knowing what to film or how much to film, because let's keep it a buck. We are the content creators, like we are the vloggers, but we're around people all the time. So you don't know. Like people will get in your camera and do all this silly stuff, but when they watch it back in the play, they're like, "I didn't know you gonna put that in." Well, you in my camera, you know what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, don't do it if you don't want to put it on there.
Yeah. So it gets tough because you always are trying to look from their lens when you're trying to do your edits, and you will miss the mark, and then you have to deal with the backlash of that because you think that it's cool to air that, but then they're offended or they think you don't put out too much. So that's kind of a little reason why we just kind of pivoted, because it kind of
because I don't
or even how much you should
I want
get
everyone to be comfortable. And I tend to make announcements. If I have my camera on me and I'm recording, I'm like, hey, do y'all mind? I'm about to turn my camera on. We have voted in the area of other YouTubers many times. What I tend to do is when I'm around a lot of YouTubers or I'm around people who I know vlog, I don't pull up my camera. And because I just simply want to spend time with that person or those people. And I'm just not gonna record, because then you tend to have this. Let me hold that. Then you have this. You ready? Y'all can relate. Everyone's trying to record and you got someone's phone, someone's camera. Everything's overlapping. You forget that you're in the moment to spend time with each other, and you're not. It's not a how can I say this? We're not co-workers.
Try to get a little bit of pieces of something that like, okay, this is happening. Let me get a quick little thing in this, and then you go back to it. It's definitely a balance that as the more you're vlogging, you sort of get the balance of what you can put in there, what's like, no, let's have this moment. But then you also know that the people really want to see also. So it's like, okay, let me give you a little bit because I know you want to see. Like, there's no way that I could go somewhere with Dre and Shan and Stanley on that and not vlog a little bit of something. Like, oh, y'all was together all day, and then y'all don't got, you know. So you got to give them a little bit of something. But then you also know to be there and then step back out and then step back in.
Right.
I've learned to do that. I've learned a lot how to do that because I used to just want to get everything, but now I am definitely like, let me stop and focus and then come back and maybe give a recap of what we just did. And it can still be entertaining at the same time if you know how to tell
I
the
do, Edna.
story.
Yeah, pros. This is
Well, Edna, you could do like what I do. You tell Stanley on net, send me the B-roll, and you edit it differently so it look different.
Yeah, right. Like, remember we were recording? You got that right. You got that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Works like a charm.
See, that's what happens with family relationships.
Yeah.
Yes.
And don't nobody know. Like, we trade
footage. Yep.
We have 2 questions we're going to address inside the chat. One is coming from Larry Watts. He said, wow, this is great. When will we be all going on a cruise together? I would love to cruise with you guys. This is Larry Watts from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Hey, Larry.
What's going on, Larry?
In Cincinnati.
Look, I gotta see how this.
Well, Larry, they're leaving me. They're all going on their own cruise together, but we're not going to talk about that.
Edna, don't start that again.
I mean, maybe y'all should answer that question.
Hey, look, don't hate the players, just hate the game. Just hate the game.
She got a whole exclusive to herself.
Yeah, she got
She got a whole VIP cruise going on.
She got her own thing.
You know, we teamed up. She got her old Beyonce cruise. She got
No.
But here's the thing. Ask Edna if I'm lying. I said, Edna, why don't you just tell your crew that they changed your ship to Sunshine and have everybody go?
Yeah, when our ship caught on fire, she was like, just tell them it changed.
That was your ship?
And it's with everybody.
Oh,
Look at that. That was your ship on fire?
yeah.
We're not getting no tail.
Your black boot. Yeah,
Now we have another question. What type of camera do you use to vlog? We can start with Edna.
Well, normally I was using the the Sony CyberShot HX80. And that's like one with the viewfinder and all that. More recently, since my husband passed away, I've been using his phone sort of like a keepsake of having him near me type of thing. And this is the Galaxy S20. Has a really good camera. It really does. And I like the fact that if you're, you got it this way, you can hit the button while you're still recording and it'll flip from front camera to back camera. And then I have a GoPro 8, Series 8 that I use if I'm getting in water or whatever. But most of the time I'm using my phone because it's a lot easier than the camera.
Got you. It fits in your purse. Lynette and Stanley.
What's the one we usually use? But then we don't transition into.
They got gadgets. Yeah, I was about to say.
I know Shannon.
Yeah. Cause we was using the Sony ZV-1, but recently we switched to the little DJI mini camera.
DJI.
I want one of those.
Yes.
Is that the Pocket 2?
Is
that the Pocket
we
2?
recorded. Yeah, the Pocket 2. So we had on our last vlog, this was majority of the footage was on this camera.
Got you.
How do you get the footage off?
SD card.
Yeah, it used the mini
card.
SD mini, yeah. And then we used the GoPro Hero 9 for the water.
Yeah, that right there's a game.
Yeah, that's a game changer.
And it's
right
not
there.
intrusive.
That right
Yeah.
there.
But watch this.
Yeah.
Dre,
Can you
what
see it?
camera
It has
is
a screen.
this?
Yep, still has have a screen. Yeah, that's dope.
And we noticed that people are more receptive to it because it's not
To that,
intimidating.
because it's not intrusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
And the
That's
stabilization is crazy.
Stabilization
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
A1.
the stabilization is crazy.
Is that
Here's
on
the
your
kicker.
Amazon store?
Stanley, I done got you on that stabilizer, and then you went and got the DJI.
Yeah, with stabilizer. Yep. So I ain't got to hook my camera to that.
Yeah.
Plus his husband said, that's the Johnny
Look
Five.
at Johnny 5.
Do you know what camera you use?
I use the camera that you always use.
So we have a G7X2. We have the Canon. Well, that's a Canon. We have the Canon M50. He's like camera. That's all he knows.
Yeah.
And iPhone.
And, and any iPhone footage that he shoots. And then we have the DJI Pocket 2 content creator for the cruise coming up. Look at that.
Oh, you got it? Okay, come on now.
Yes, love.
Yeah.
And then we have the GoPro.
What
Because
could be-
water resistant to me means don't put it in the water. So the GoPro will go in the water.
Yep.
Which is my favorite camera.
Because he straps it. He's him and the GoPro. Now,
That's
did
what
you
I
take
love
that on
about-
the slide, or did you take the GoPro on the slide?
GoPro. But this is what I like about the pocket when you go in this thing right here, and you can put that right in your pocket, man.
Yeah.
And then you
Game
can
changer.
get the phone on it and everything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but let me add this about the camera. The camera too, because I know a lot of people when they start vlogging, your camera is no better than lighting.
Right.
Just remember that your camera is not going to be no better than the light. So you can have a $10,000 camera with light is bad, it's going to look suck.
Yeah.
True.
That's why we're sitting underneath these goddamn big A lights. Blinding me on this. I don't have no peripheral.
Edna Dorellis, 51, said, "What did you cook today?"
I ain't nobody fooling with Dorella. Tell him to do that. No. Where is he in here? Because he ain't nothing but a troublemaker. I can't see these comments. I will fuss him out later. He trying to come for me because I don't be cooking. Whatever. I ain't cooked nothing today. I ain't even eat dinner yet.
And the next question was, are anyone going in the sunshine and when? Oh,
Go on and tell him about y'all cruise.
huh?
I said, go on and tell him about y'all cruise.
I sense a little hateration in your voice.
Y'all got
So-
the floor.
Lynette, are you going in the sunshine?
Yeah, we're gonna be up on there August 11th.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have
August
something like a little
4 days.
family reunion, you
Yeah.
know. Just something little slight, just slight.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna fly in, do our thing, fly back out. Boom. Y'all should be there. But it's too late now because
So, Ada?
no. We got shirts and all that stuff. We take it no more.
The shirts have been made. We've given you the announcement. We tried to get you on board.
Yeah.
and,
Maybe next time. This one goes well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
and next time we're going to have a meeting with Edna and make sure that Edna is available
Yes.
Yeah,
and ready to come on board and be on the LIDO Deck. Right, Edna?
I'm ready.
I know. We gotta be quick with you, Edna.
Yeah, because she's not probably booked up until 2024.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
she's like Jay from the Ship Life. He said he had how many cruise books for this year? 15?
No. I ain't ready. I ain't got nothing for 24. I wanted to do Alaska, but now they out here hitting icebergs, so I don't know.
Yeah, leave that one alone. Leave that one
And they
alone.
can't hit two at one time, so they can't hit two in a row.
Right, ain't gonna happen.
Goodness.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
They got that
Then
one
I'm
out the
ready.
way.
All
They
right.
don't bust it up. It's slush now.
Let's see. We just have a few more, and we in Charlotte, North Carolina, just for the one who asked. Let's see.
I see Addie and Terry in
Edna,
here.
Addie and
Hello,
Terry,
Addie.
welcome to the
Hey,
room.
Mr. Jump in the pool.
We were just talking about you, Terry.
We just
jumping in
talked
the
about
pool.
you jumping in the pool. That's it. Was there any
Hey, yo,
damage to the suit? That's all I want to know. What was the damage to the suit therefore after?
I don't even think he even cared. He probably threw
I
right
wouldn't have cared.
afterwards. Just throw the whole suit away.
Just put it in the dryer. It'll be all right.
Edna, you cannot put the suit in the dryer, sis.
Mess around and have some ankle pads.
The coach suit will tell you all of it. Put it dry.
Look, the shirt gonna look like Theo's shirt, that Garden Gartrell. That Denise made for him.
$30
Let's see. Any final questions anyone in the room has that has not yet been answered? Drop those in the comment section at this time. Let's see. And yes, your favorite couple has now placed into the cruise, into the chat, and I saw it a few times, codefundtravel.com/cruise essentials. That's where you'll find all the cruise essentials that you need that Lynette has put together for the perfect cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Nikki
We're gonna
said,
add that camera.
hey, yes.
Somebody add it.
Yeah, we'll add it.
Again?
down. Yeah.
We'll add that camera too. We didn't put the camera in there because we don't want people to think we're trying to break y'all pockets, but we'll put it on there. We'll put it
But
on
if
there.
Yeah.
right, so if
That
you're
camera
interested
It
in
ain't cheap.
right, it no, it not.
It ain't cheap. Yeah.
But if you're
Yeah.
interested in logging the little kind of items you want to use, these are great options.
Yes.
So when is the group cruise? The group cruise is August the 11th. What's the best style of room to book? Interior, Havana, or suite? Listen.
After seeing that sweet with that steady.
Look,
Oh,
suite is sweet.
God,
Yeah.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
A suite is
I
definitely
say
sweet.
I go back to the budget. It's all about what you can afford.
Right.
what
that's
your-
right there. But that's
Right.
on my
True.
list. I gotta get on that. That's gonna be on my list.
Yeah.
That sweet
Like
was-
I've done balconies.
We ain't
I
paying
think
full
I-
price for that suite.
No, the group cruise is August the 11th, 2022. And that is approximately
It's the count.
44 days.
44
That's
days
crazy.
and counting. Be more so ask that question. You know what? I could beat you.
Brandon, we gonna beat you.
You do
You
it by
don't
then.
got married and you got grown.
Oh, you can't see it. It's done closed out.
I know.
Good grief. Never mind.
Terry said, I ain't gonna never escape that.
No,
No,
yeah.
Terry.
No,
No.
yeah.
Nope.
Always gonna be remembered
Nope.
for that, bro.
You will always be remembered for the man that jumped in Scarlet Lady's pool. It
I
was
know
y'all
that
need
me
to
getting out of that pool too. It
Stop.
had to be heavy, that wetsuit. Trying to
Listen,
climb
I'm
the
telling you,
ladder.
that was the height of the video. I literally sat back. I was like this.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
I said, did that
Like
just
I
say
saved you. I felt like Terry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like I was trying to jump. What?
Yeah, I was like, don't do it. Because you could see in his mind it was about to happen. And I said, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Let me answer Shayla's question. Shayla wants to know if everybody's on the same ship. So Shayla, those 4 are on.
Yeah, here you go. Look.
Those 4, okay? But the exact 4 days, I'm on a different ship, the exact same time. So it's like, how am I going to stalk their channels and watch their lives and all that when I'm trying to do the same thing? And it's okay. You know, it's okay. We're just in the ocean. We're not even going to near the same ports, are we?
We're going to Bahamas, but we're going to Half Moon Cay.
And we're going to Princess.
Right.
And that's all.
Get Willie to bring you over there with the boat with the church pews on it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel bad.
Maybe I borrow a pilot. I'll borrow a pilot boat and be like, I just gotta go say, hey, bring me right back. Bring me back.
Epic flex.
Do it, girl. They let you do it. Dre, ooh, this is the best one.
What?
I'm gonna let Lynette read. Lynette, can you see the chat?
I can, but I don't know where we are.
Shayla, it starts with Dre.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Say
just putting you in time out.
This how you gonna treat me after I've been back in how long, girl?
He was always on timeout. If y'all been to our lives, he always gets put on timeout by
it'd be Shan starting it.
He was saying reckless stuff, y'all. That's why.
Somebody said something about that new guy's burger. Listen, that thing looks suspect with the beans on that burger.
Oh
yeah, no, that's a no.
It was a lot. It was a lot going on. That's just bubble guts waiting to happen.
I'm not trying to do that.
Have fun later on that night. You better not eat that burger.
I might try, like that's a good point for a vlogger. Like, oh, let's try it, but I don't know. It's a little suspect.
Now I have a question for the whole room, really quick. How do you feel about the potential opportunity that Carnival may be put into place to keeping the marketplace open? The sandwiches, the marketplace.
Yeah.
And did they also say guys?
I thought it was guys.
24 hours. I
don't like the fact that they closed the pizza part though.
The pizza's always that's never been an option. That's always open. I think we lost Edna.
Edna fell off.
How do you feel about that?
I think I would rather have like the sandwich place open than having to rotate food like that and sit. I don't trust it. So
that part.
I'll do the sandwich. That sounds cool. Because that time of night, that's what you're going to eat anyway. You want something salty, carbs or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know about the marketplace.
Pizza closes at 3 a.m.
I
don't like that idea.
Am I lagging?
There you go. You're there.
Oh, I think what I was saying was I don't think it needs to be 24 hours. I mean, we might stay up a lot, but once you hit 1, 2 o'clock, just go to bed.
Right.
Go to bed.
Who want pasta and salad at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? I think that's dumb. You want something greasy or bread. So pizza, a sandwich, you're good.
Yeah, I think
get that from room services.
Or maybe somewhere you can just get a plate of French fries or something that we find.
Exactly. I just get too much to have that.
Good steak and cheese.
Yeah, them quesadillas is banging the last one.
Yeah, them steak and cheese was too.
Kenya Rogers, so I'm going to pose this to the group. What do you think about Carnival getting the idea of adult only ship? Heck yeah.
I like in my mind that
put one in.
I was about to say, kids don't bother me. I got no problem ignoring them, or if they start acting up, I got no problem telling them to walk away. I will damn near hear the kid up if they doing something and if it's directly affecting me. I will walk them away somewhere.
Did you hear about the lady? I gotta find the link.
Like still on the hangover, say, I don't see you, you don't exist.
You heard about the lady who was on Carnival? Is it Elation? Which one is up in New Orleans?
The Valor.
Valor always got problems. The woman was coming down the slide, and her wig slipped.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it didn't just slip to here; it slipped to here. And a little girl was inside the little area, and she turned and started laughing at her. Oh. And the woman turned to the child and told the child, "I fight kids."
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Children are innocent.
Yeah.
They're innocent. You look like you got sent back. She don't know. She's just laughing. So security, and she got put in, like, pretty much almost got put in Carnival jail.
Wow.
Because she wanted to fight the mama and carry on.
Because her wig was glued.
But my thing is, don't take it so serious. They're playing, they're laughing, they're giggling.
She ain't investing in the ghost mom.
She had the
I think it'll still be adults only or whatever. It's still gonna be rah-rah. It's just people. It's still gonna turn up because now they figure there's no kids, so now I can really see stuff.
And that's what I'm scared of, because Carnival teeter-totters on that questionable behavior. And if there's no children, what's going to happen next?
You already know. You seen how when we was on
Liberty.
We went on
It's gonna be a hot mess.
Liberty was turned.
Can't wait to cruise with. Wait, let's start back. Shay, thank you so much for this chat. And Terry, can't wait to cruise with all of y'all one day. We can all go pool diving. Terry,
that was after that. Yeah. Terry said, y'all jumped in that pool. Hey, bro,
y'all try to get him to jump in the pool.
First of all, I love that. You know that.
Put your J's on.
Oh, my J. Well, it depends on.
1, 2, 3.
Matter of fact, we're gonna backflip into the pool. That's what we're
doing
gonna do.
Too much.
Oh.
No, that's a no for me.
I want you to come back.
I'll be mad.
I don't want you to look like Christmas Eve now.
Just make sure somebody's taking it.
Yeah.
I want to see this. I mean, grown people are going to laugh at your wig slipping too. So why are you trying to fight the kid? That part.
Yeah.
I think it's, and then she's, I mean, it was to the point where she was like, oh, you're a police woman. You calling the security. You calling the police. A whole kerfuffle.
I don't like them kind of people.
Huh?
I don't like them kind of people. On the ship, off the ship.
Right.
Yeah, that's fact.
You got to learn to laugh at yourself. This world is so
too serious.
Yeah.
Either that or buy a better wig that ain't gonna fall off.
It ain't even the wig, it's the glue. Stick to the glue.
A little bit more money.
On that glue, right? You gonna be
She a baby wig wearer. She didn't know what she would do.
So you get what you pay for.
That part.
Exactly.
the slippage.
I just want to honestly say thank you all. Thank you to Life with Us TV, Lynette and Stanley. Also, big thank you to also Edna from Edna's World for joining us tonight. We got to talk, chat, laugh it up, enjoy each other. Unfortunately, we won't be on the same cruise, all of us together, but that will happen soon enough.
Yes.
Addie and Terry has already invited us. They let us know they're going to come our cabins so we can all jump in the pool together, right, Terry? Mm-hmm. That part. No, but for real, I appreciate, I respect, and I'm very humbled by all of you showing up tonight and enjoying this time with us.
Awesome.
I was nervous because I had not been live in so long.
Was she nervous? Oh my goodness.
And y'all know we was going live every Sunday, and then it went to every other week. And not to do it for 7 months for me, I felt like a fish out of water. And you guys brought me back home. So I thank you. And we will see each other again on this platform. You guys in the chat, again, if you have not subscribed to any of these channels, now is your time. Now is your opportunity to. If you want to cruise, if you want to fly, if you want to drive, and you're looking for a travel agent, you want to look up codefuntravel.com. I know I said that right.
Nailed it.
or make memories with Shan at gmail.com. And we'll definitely take care of you. This is what we do.
I have no travel business.
Don't worry, you just.
I said I have no travel business.
It's just. Listen, when you work Monday through Friday, just to vacation, now we need to make you a travel agent so that you can just do it all the time. Right, Edna?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get high off your own supply.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go, bro.
I'll be all messed up.
Well, we love you, each and every one of you. We want you to have a blessed and prosperous week.
Yes.
And tap in because the vlogs are going to be crazy starting August the 11th on Carnival.
Man, y'all ain't ready.
A hot mess. I don't know what kind of people y'all got going on your thing, but from what I can tell, my group is just going to be a hot ratchet mess, and I'm for it. They are, they just ready for the shenanigans.
That's it. I can imagine.
It's just going to be a mess, and I just feel like it's going to be like one big what do you call it? Like we need some kind of schedule. Like you go, I go, you go, so everybody can be focused on your day and this day and the next day. Because I can see right now my poor phone's going to be burned out. From all the vlogs I'm going to be watching.
It's going to be watching. Listen, just be prepared because it's going to be fun.
Well,
you want to say hi?
Hey.
You know, Michaela coming at the very end. She want to say from the back and be like,
"Hey, musical."
Wait, I spoke too fast.
Michaela's Russell Simmons.
Oh,
we love you all. You have a great evening.
Thank you again.
Tap in, everyone. Don't forget
Thank
Drake
y'all.
Chan TV, Life with Us TV, and Edna's World.
Yeah, be good.
Be blessed, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.